Welcome to the Technology Department GCSE Option Suite 2020. We'll be looking at art and design, graphic communication, Tech Award in art and design practice, and resistant materials. Why would you like to study technology courses? Well, if you love developing and exploring ideas, are able to produce interesting and imaginative outcomes, and are able to look at artists, designers and craftspeople and influence your work, then we are waiting for you. You will have the opportunity to gain knowledge and understanding of the career opportunities, new techniques and materials and problem solving and critical analysis. You will learn potential pathways for art and design and technology range from artists to engineers, to architects, to animators, illustrators, web designers, so forth and so on. There are such a vast amount of jobs that you may not have even thought of at the moment. Here are but a few. Key facts. 17% of the United Kingdom's GDP, that's all the products that are sold and made in this country, are made in the creative industries, of which the technology courses are part and parcel of the qualifications. Your initial progression route will start here. This will lead you through to a GCSE in either art, graphics, Tech Award or resistant materials, which will lead you on to the A-level, the level 3 courses, which will then fundamentally lead you onto the university and degree courses in a range of creative industries and pathways. What you'll need to do, you must have an enjoyment of art, graphics, design, resistant materials, and a commitment to the course that you'll choose. This means a willingness to try new things. You must meet deadlines. You must be responsible for looking after and presenting your own work. We will promise you enjoyment, well-structured courses, clear deadlines, examples and support materials to help you make progress. We will provide you with the opportunities to work on computers and other exciting software. We will teach you and you will experience new techniques, materials and processes and different machinery. And at the end, through the creative process, you will be the independent young man you're going to be. At the end of every year, we will showcase your work in a private view, which you will be invited to with your parents to celebrate the courses that you have studied. Art and design. Again, here you will explore 2 and 3D visual communication, you will research, you will experiment, and you will produce final outcomes, all responding to a selection of themes throughout the years. You will observe and record from primary and secondary starting points, and you will be taking the themes in different ways. Natural forms here is just one example. Using a range of different materials to create outcomes. Developing and refining your ideas. Producing final pieces. Processes and media. Assessment. You will end up with a portfolio, a body of work that covers all the 4 assessment objectives and totaling 96 marks. You will also have an externally set assignment, which is an exam. It is also worth 40% and the total marks again are 96. Both coursework and exam marks are added together for your qualification. Graphic communication. The internet has created an explosion of opportunity and demand for multimedia artists. This is why this area is projected in 2020 to have an awful lot of demand in jobs. You'll be working to project briefs and responding to themes again. You'll be doing printmaking, advertising, illustration, typography, multimedia, signs and exhibitions, and packaging design, all of which are part of the themes that you will be exploring. Again, similarly to art and design, it's the same portfolio, but in this case, it's specifically to do with the graphic intent. Tech Award in Art and Design Practice is a new course, and it's a hybrid between art and design technology. So you will be responding to real project briefs. Clients will give you scenarios, you'll work through communication, you will work through the skills, the techniques and the processes, you will generate ideas, you will explore thumbnailing and possibilities, and you respond to producing outcomes against the client brief. 3 units in this particular course, which is different from the other 2. 3 units, 2 units each are worth 30%, and they focus on different aspects of the creative design process. The qualification will be awarded pass, merit or distinction, and you will have a 40% externally set brief, which again is another exam, and that is worth 60 marks, all of which will be added together to create your qualification. Resistant materials. If you're a problem solver and you're resilient and you're logical and you're a creative thinker and your willingness to experiment and take risks with the ideas and materials, and you're a hard worker and you can be independent, if you are then really creative and really think hard, you could be a resistant materials student. The opportunities that present themselves to you are: you will be exploring ideas, you will be analysing, you will be problem solving, you will be developing ideas in both 2D and 3D, you will be using the computer-aided design machinery, and you'll be creating final prototype pieces. Your assessment will be a body of work called a non-exam assessment. It is roughly 30 to 35 hours and it's worth 100 marks. It's 50% of your GCSE. There is also a written exam, which is a 2-hour exam. It's worth 100 marks, and that is 50%. Both together will make up your qualification. Examples of previous students creating their process, the design process, from beginning to end, ending up with prototypes. And here are a range of examples in front of you that will show you the possibilities that you can make. That concludes our presentation. Thank you very much for listening, and the Stack Technology team look forward to working with you in September 2020.